not support it. I mean, he said that explicitly. Yeah, I mean, if you're not supporting it as the President of the United States, you fundamentally have to veto it.
Veto a federal abortion ban.
I think he would. He said that explicitly that he would.
Senator Elizabeth Warren set to campaign in Wisconsin for Harris this week, pouncing.
American women are not stupid, and we are not going to trust the futures of our daughters and granddaughters to two men who have openly bragged about blocking access to abortion for women all across this country.
And Mary, this election may come down to those who are still on the fence. Our latest polling and analysis by ABC News, The Washington Post, and Ipsos shows about 12% of Americans are still open to changing their minds about who to vote for or whether they'll vote at all. Mary?
71 days to go. Okay, Em, thank you.
Hi. I'm not live. I don't go live anymore. Probably for good reason. Prepping for when my husband tells me not to go live anymore. My future one. On some real stuff. I don't know if I'm ready to actually ever get married again. I just want a real, true, genuine love. Something that doesn't come from online. Something that comes in real form. a businessman. Business savvy. Has room for me to play. Space for me to play. I am a big girl with a lot of ideas, and I need somebody to keep up with me and make my ideas profitable, believe in them, move as a unit, you know, and let me help them and they can help me. I kind of did a love spell way back, June 22nd. Just now July 18th. So that's kind of, it says to my magic man, I got a good plan. I promise you'll fall in love with at least 1 out of 3. That's what I wrote. I don't know. Love pouch should attract a nice and new lover. I do. I really want to attract a nice new lover. I have it written down. I've been applying for jobs. I have been specifically applying for visual designer, visual director, associate creative director, associate director. I want to be creative and I want to have a vision. And I want art and media to overlap and execute whatever I'm trying to do, regardless if it's for B2B or, you know, individual artists, whatever it is. I want to be able to create a vision for them, to market, to design. I don't want to be a personal designer. I think there's a difference, and I like the big picture, and I don't necessarily always like me in front of the camera. Matter of fact, I don't really care for me in front of the camera at all. I just don't have nobody else to talk to. So I talk to my magic man. If you want to call him God, if you want to call him my ancestors. I'm by myself right now. It is Monday, July 18th. 2022, and I call this my audio journal, simply because I guess it's part of my documentary. I've been working on different parts of me. I did some shadow work this morning, but it really didn't get me into a place that I really thought I was going to be, so not really stressed over it. I wrote down some pointers that I did come across. I thought I would find a little bit more in tune with what I'm trying to do, but I think I'm just going to stick with what I already have. I've been doing a documentary, and working on a fashion movie. And of course, like, people think it's very taboo to talk about what you're working on, and everybody has a metaphor, but I am in the manifestation state. I talk about stuff till I manifest it, and then I talk about some more. So I did my love spell. I put that out there. Sometimes you have to make it up as you go. I'm learning these lessons. Sometimes it's not always a plan. Like, you want to have a plan for your life. You want to have an idea. You want to know where you're going. You want to be, I would hope you will want to be the best human being possible, because that's really my goal. I love what I do. I'm not always nice. I'm not, and it's a lot of business, and I think that's why I know where I want to be. I know where I want to go, and it's very hard, and a lot of things to get executed the way I want to get executed, but I make do. And I think that's what all of us are trying to do, is just make ourselves useful and be proud of ourselves and be bold and be honest and be true, and make sure that we feel remembered by the people that we love. And you know, love comes in all avenues. There's all different types of love, and sometimes you can just love and not even know what you're loving or who you're loving. You could just love. And I'm trying to stick closer to love and God and taking care of my daughter. And wherever the path takes me, wherever my road takes me, that's great. I honor it all. I do have visions, and I do have projects, and I have different things that I want to work on. And I have very specific people that I want to work with in life. But, you know, you just got to keep grinding. You got to keep going, but you have to take care of yourself. And I think thinking and sitting back and smoking a little herb. I only have a little bit. I got to get some more. Elevate your mind. Manifest. It's really cool to see myself morph into a better version of me, a better version of Kalisha. There's different ways of taking its time, but I'm living each day with purpose, and sometimes it's just to do nothing. I have to relax. I have to I pray for peace every day, peace and calmness every day. I really am focused on that until God says something bigger and better belongs to my life. I just focus on my kid, man. If it's not up and out, it's basically not worth my time, not worth my memory, it's not worth my energy, not worth a lot of things. If it's not up and out, if it's stagnant, if it's less than, if I don't get at least what I'm trying to give, regardless if it's friendship, loyalty, whatever, I just can't live in that world, so I'd rather just live alone. What is my spiritual motivation? What drives you? What makes you calm and at peace internally and externally at the same time? This is my meditation. I got my incense going. I got my frankincense and essential oils burning in the background. I just ate some vegan sesame chicken and rice, a warm lunch. I'm probably gonna make some tea and just relax, calm down while my daughter's in school because we got gym today. I need to get my hair done. So what makes me feel good all over? Feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling useful, feeling functional, feeling beautiful. That makes me feel good all over. Feeling gifted, feeling praised. Those things make me feel good. Not necessarily just in like words, but visuals. I want to find the pain that hurts and morph it into a pyramid. And actually, I worked on this practice. It's 3 points that I have to split. So everybody, this is, I want to heal from trauma. So from here on out, in this like down time or whatever you want to call it, I'm not sure. I was doing shadow work, and shadow work is to look at the dark alternative emotions you have. So you can have compassion, but if that turns dark, does it turn into anger? All of us have some sort of negativity. I have certain characteristics I'm working on, and I see a therapist for it. There's different things that you can do to release that stress and that pressure, but a lot of things is in your head. A lot of things, if you can morph it into something physical and see it and turn that energy into chi, or mend your chakras, and then all that negative energy just kind of drops off, you can do that. It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of practice, and a lot of routine, because basically you're training your mind to be better and get rid of toxins, mental toxins, because you know that negativity, if you don't release it somewhere in a healthy way, it turns either internally or externally unhealthy. So when you get mad at something or something doesn't go right, you have to literally just breathe in and breathe it out. But if it gets over the top, then it could turn into a physical altercation or, you know, whatever. I'm not that type of person. I really hate physical impact, but I try not to give negativity. I really want myself to be positive. I want to meet a positive person. I want positivity in my circle. I don't like negativity. I like loyalty. And people in general say they're loyal, but when their back is against the wall, only a few people last. And that's because they always been truth and honest and open, regardless of the situations and scenarios. So, you know, you have to be very careful about yourself and what you want to protect. Me personally, I'm very transparent. I have to be, because I have hidden a whole lot of my life. I've hidden a whole lot of pain. I've hidden a whole lot of trauma. I've hidden so many things in hurt that eventually I didn't realize that a lot of it I should have let go, and I just didn't know how. So with that being said, I'm in a calm state now of post-tragedy, post-trauma, and life is maintaining. And I think it's a lot easier with my daughter, because I'm more in tune with things. I've had a lot of mental issues, psychosis issues, or whatever you want to call them, but I recognize them. They're well documented, and I move on. And I live in my own little world. This is my own little house for now. I rent, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with maintaining where you are, because everybody's not in the same race. Everybody's not in the same marathon. Everybody is not competing for the same things. And I think people forget what people really are competing for. Like, what are you competing for? What are you competing for? Me personally, I'm not competing at all. I just want to live my life peacefully, calmly, happily, joyously. And however I execute that, that's how I execute that. I am, as I said, looking for a job, and But it's really income. I'm really talented. I want to make these screenplays. So I'm literally praying for the next person coming in my life can help me physically get these screenplays to screen. I need some sort of executive producer or somebody like that has strings that can read a script with me, help me. I will do whatever footwork needs to be done, and spread this vision, and of course make money. But you know, there's so many projects and so many ideas and so many people creating out there that, you know, you have to have the right team and the right people to see the vision, work towards the vision, and know that it'll be paid off in the long run, because it's not about paying off, it's about telling a story. And I got some visions and stories to tell, and I'm doing what I can, how I can, and that's why I'm making this documentary, because I want to remind myself that in this time and space, I'm doing the best I can, how I can, and that's what I'm doing. So, if you name 3 points, so if you have basically say you have hate in your heart for whatever reason you hate, usually somebody or something, name 3 emotions that go with that, and then tear them apart like that. So 3, why do you hate blah blah blah? Well, you shouldn't really hate anybody. There's a lot of tragedies, of course, like, you know, I know that people are malicious and people do things that cause people to hate. Trust me, I have hate in my heart. So if I use my examples, I'm bitter. That's one of the reasons I hate. It created bitterness in me. The reason I hate, it creates loss. I feel lost, and I feel bitter, and I feel violated. We'll go with those. So, how could I not feel violated? Well, is this person in my life anymore? Nope. So I don't really feel that anymore, I guess. Bitter, am I gonna get my stuff back? Nope. Still bitter about that, but what can I do about it? Try to recreate something, a memory, or reenact it, or ask questions if it's really that much of a big deal. I'm a very creative person, so I can recreate some stuff and remix some stuff like it ain't nobody's business, and you wouldn't even know it's the same thing. So that's just my interpretation of it. Lost. Sometimes the past is supposed to leave us. Name each point with an emotion and face those. Now we are going to use a different way of thinking to heal. We can morph ourselves into air, earth, and water. I struggled with mindfulness all my life, and then one day my life changed. It was a before and after. I woke up and fell asleep at the same time. I wanted to be alive, live, and be with the most high, stress-free as possible. Now we all are different. Triggers, pressures, points, and tolerance levels. So can we just take a moment and say we can take on more than others, but what one person lacks, another person has. Hey, spirit of love, I know you're prepping me for the soulmate waiting up, but I know when he comes to physical, all achievement won't go away. So I wish and hope for pure luck. I know you'll be on time, God's time, but it feels like a long time, prime time. Can't wait till you unwind. It's like seaside. Hey, Spirit. I took a happy shot the other day. Let me know I wasn't happy. Money and love. If you ain't got money, you gotta have love. It's crazy. What are the virtues? Understanding, wisdom, prudence, science, and art. What are intellectual virtues, moral virtues? Virtues concerned with will and not intellectual alone. Applied intellect, prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance. And find a job. Creative arts therapist. Douglasville. Closet designer. It's in Beaufort. 12 to 15 appointments per month in their assigned territory will offer a comprehensive paid training program and the best technical support in the industry. We also provide ongoing training to keep you up to date with the latest in design. Closet Factories is looking to add 10 to 15 designers to our team July and August. If you enjoy collaborating with clients, have an eye for design, or looking for a flexible schedule, this might be perfect for you. They have an enormous passion for what they do. They create and turn into chaos.
Of course, he's got a ton of lawsuits that he's facing right now. But the guy, Lil Rod, that sued him, didn't know that the guy also goes by Uncle Murder Rod.
Okay.
That's a whole nother
That sounds sexual.
So,
Got that murder rod.
you know what? So he's saying that he's not gonna go down without a fight in this Little Rod Jones case. So they filed some new documents asking for dismissal, and it includes a recent video from 50 Cent's Humor and Harmony Festival earlier this month, where Uncle Murder Rod is seen on the video. He's talking about demanding that Diddy pay him that money by Monday.
You know what? I just loved how you just did air quotes when you said Uncle Murder Rod. It's just like you cannot say Uncle Murder Rod without using air quotes.
I'm telling you, come on now. So they're saying that Uncle Murder Rod just simply is trying to snag a quick payday. So we'll see if it gets thrown out.
I know one thing Diddy should not say. I'm not going down without a fight. I just want him to watch some of the things that he says. Yeah, that could be incriminating.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Especially if you look at those videos.
Yeah.
And Deion Sanders, I like claps.
Yes.
Deion Sanders, salute to Deion, because a lot of these, I won't say a lot, but you have a number of athletes who, once they arrive in college and they're collegiate athletes, and they already have children, and some of them already have families. So he took it upon himself to start savings accounts for the players, the children of several players.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So he put in a total of $2,121 or $21.21 in each of the 529 savings plans to get the account started.
That's sweet, man.
And Air Jordan was asking what the significance was with the 2121. And of course that was
his number.
That was his number.
Yep. I just watched the documentary on Netflix last night, and it was really, really good, man.
Yeah.
Deion, he's the man. He's prime.
Yeah.
It's the man.
And he says that he plans to match the startup funds, bringing the grand total to 4242.
Okay.
Yeah.
42.
I know, right?
Right, and y'all save that for the babies. Don't go out and buy no sneakers.
That part.
And go get no bling bling.
No
okay?
purses for your girl.
Right. Save it for the babies.
And this is sad. So Mariah Carey announced that she lost her mother, Patricia, and her sister, Allison, over the weekend on the same day.
God bless.
So it's sad because I thought her message was interesting because she said that her heart is broken that I've lost my mother this past weekend. She said, sadly, in a tragic turn of events, my sister lost her life on the same day. But I couldn't help but notice that you didn't seem to be heartbroken that you lost your sister as well.
Yeah, kind of like at matter of fact. Yeah.
That as well. But they have a history. And so, you know, her sister's struggles have been long documented. She was a drug addict. She was HIV positive. She had all kinds of issues. And remember when Mariah Carey sat down with Oprah?
How would you describe your sister?
I would say troubled. I would say traumatized. And I try to be thoughtful about that. Although I don't know that the same courtesy has been extended to me.
She wrote a book, and in the book she talked about how her sister allegedly threw hot water on her, allegedly gave her drugs when she was 12 years old. So I just wonder if they patched that relationship up at least the best that you could before it got this bad.
And it's tough because, I mean, we all have somebody in our family, you know, that is going astray. I probably got some other people's family members in my family. I'm telling you, because we got quite a few troubled people in my family, and you do what you can for them, and you try to help them out. You don't give them no money. You don't let them walk around your house by themselves. I'm saying, like,
but you keep them close. Just a little bit close. Like, just don't let them touch nothing.
Like, what happened to my barbecue grill? You roll my barbecue grill up out of here, bro. Yeah, you just got to be careful, and you got to pray for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And lastly, new couple alert. So everyone was like, who's that Bronny James was holding hands with over in Paris for the Olympics, watching his dad play, right? Well, apparently it is Parker Whitfield, and she is the daughter of Sally Richardson and what's his name, DeAndre?
Wow.
And guess what? Parker's also a student at Spelman. So she's a sophomore right here at Spelman. So cute couple alert. You gotta love a little bit of teen love, right?
All right, Bernie, now you gotta hold it down like your pops and Savannah have done. You know what I mean? You gotta hang in there, hold it down, because Savannah's she is like the best wife for an athlete I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Like, she is in his
She manages that household.
Oh, yeah, she holds it down. So, all right, I hope you got a good one, Brian.
Okay.
It's 104.1 traffic from the 18411 Payne Traffic Center.
All right, group chat is coming up in just a bit, but let's get this check on traffic. Hey, Tammy.
Good morning. White woman to explain themselves to you or explain themselves to y'all. If y'all ain't willing to ask a white man and explain himself, y'all cool with the white man not explaining himself to you. You just scared to ask him. Well, she been in the office already 3.5 years. Why she ain't do all the things she said she was gonna do? Cause she ain't the president, that's why. When you go to the McDonald's, that lady that's the manager, she don't get to do what she wanna do. She might can give you surprise, but that's about it. But she can't change the price of that quarter pound up there. That ain't up to Lady White House.
Come on now. So it's interesting because when you were watching the DNC and you saw these white men in the audience with these hats on and said "White dudes for Kamala."
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Miles.
Hi, I'm Kalisha. Welcome to my documentary of my holistic healing. I am going to go over, hopefully in great detail, of what I've been doing and how I've been doing it to honestly become the most ideal human being. I have gone through a lot of trauma, a lot of things that have changed my path, my idea of life, and made me question and sit back and wonder like what my purpose is. And I think a lot of people are going through that or have gone through that. And as an artist, I always evolve and put my emotions and feelings in something, but not necessarily heal from it. It's just a way to escape. And working is kind of in the same realm as not healing for me because I don't feel that I work, but my work is my art, which is still work. It's still a process. It's still an up and down. It's still projects. It's still fulfilling that void in me that knows it's meant for something greater. But when I sat back and really had to sit down and do nothing, I'm not a fan of doing nothing, even though I'm not a fan of everybody seeing what I'm doing. So I went over my life a lot last year, and I really had to analyze what I had in my life, what kept me calm, what gave me peace of mind, where I want to go, what I want to do, and the life categories that I want to improve on. And mind, body, and soul is the holistic healing. It's not just losing weight. It's not just on a diet. It's not just finding love. It's not just working on this. It's literally yourself within yourself. So I've done a lot of shadow work. I've done a lot of things that got me to where I am now. And I'm super excited to share this. So the spiritual basics, I felt like I got down, but I wanted to incorporate a lot more. I needed a lot more healing than the Western version of healing, because once they put me on medication, it kind of numbed a lot. It made me forget a lot. It made me go into have psychosis modes of, is this reality? And at some point I couldn't tell the difference, but it actually was all reality, because as my therapist tells me, I was very close to death, basically. And I had a very close to death experience, which I think most people don't realize. Sometimes it is a close to death experience. Even though you're not dead, you don't think of it that way. But once an infection gets in your blood system, gets in your brain, your things were just wrong. And the only side effect I had was I went mad. I went completely mad, and people thought it was a joke. People thought it was funny. People thought it was a business move. People thought, and I've had these conversations with multiple people, and I hold no grudges because nobody really knew. I really had a sickness, an illness, on top of mental illness, on top of trauma, on top of tragedy, on top of loss and love, on top of becoming a mother. I've gone through a lot. So with that being said, I sat back and was like, okay, what can I do for myself that I have not done for myself, that I need to do to make sure that I am the best mother, the best human, the best spirit, to honor my ancestors, to honor my God, to honor my Lord, to honor my gift as an artist, to honor these things. What can I do? And it doesn't always come in an ocean wave of ideas. Sometimes I really have to sit back and really be like, yo, this might be too much for me. and I might not be able to take this on, so I have to do something else, and I'll be back. And the world is not going to stop if you do those things. So I literally started a journal and started documenting things that I wanted and how I wanted to be. And the holistic healing, holistic journey is the mind, body, soul. So that's essentially what this is. But there are several categories of focusing on life. So there's health and fitness, 1, 2, intellectual life, 3, emotional life, 4, character, 5, spirituality, 6, love relationships, 7, parenting, 8, social life, 9, financial life, 10, career, 11, quality of life, and 12, vision of life. I apologize in advance if a lot of these overlap. They overlap for me in many different ways, but my intention is to be the most optimal human being. I do have my arrangements, my frankincense, my charcoals, my candles, my intention candles, my healing candles. I've mentioned those before, but really I just want to get down to part 1, health and fitness, because if you don't have your health, it's not much else you're going to be able to focus on, regardless of if it's your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your blah, blah, blah health, whatever health, because all of it is health. It has to be healthy to have health. Otherwise it's sickness, it's illness, it's disease. So it's either one or the other. I want health. I want I want greatness. I want godly, holy, lovely, all these things. I don't like trauma. I just don't like it. So I just want to be better. So today, I think this lesson will be going over health and fitness and knowing who I am, where I'm from, where I want to go, who I want to be, what do I want to accomplish, my spiritual awakening stages, and where I am. And at this point, I think it's just finding the purpose of my mission, which I think we all have a mission. But sometimes we just don't know what it is or what we're supposed to do. And sometimes we get stuck and lost in distractions and things that aren't healthy for us, but we sacrifice because we do want things. We want love. We want to travel. We want to see the world. We want all these things, but they don't come, without sacrificing something else. So if you want, to chase a career, for example, it's going to keep you away from a lot of other things that are joyous in life. That's just how it is. You have to find your partner to understand that you're not going to always get everything you want all the time. But when you are not with that partner, then it should be focused on you, because when you're with that partner, then you can focus on the relationship and the bond and the connection between you and another spirit, versus when you're alone, or when you're working, or when you're doing whatever to get to a different goal. Then you can focus on you or focus on whatever it is. So everything should be about you at the end of the day, and then healthy enough to focus on other things. So I just want to make sure that I'm in the right place at the right time, on my path, and taking care of my daughter and being as holy and godly, pure as I can be. I recently, just gone through a lot, and now it's to the point that I'm able to share my healing process, and hopefully it'll help somebody out there. So let's get started. I think it's going to be 12 different sections. This one is health and fitness. So I've gone through, I love salads. I love vegetables, fresh vegetables and fresh fruits, and stir fries, all that great stuff. I love my tea. So I'm going to start, I'm going to add in different things, how I drink my tea, how I make my tea, foods, making salads, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables are always around. But one of the biggest changes that I actually went through, mind, body, and soul, health and fitness, I actually went to Sono Bella and got liposuction and got my stomach a tummy tuck and got my back done. And I'm still healing from it, but I've honestly never felt more in my body, more secure, more egotistic. I've never felt more in my body than I do now. But it's a process, and I just wanted a certain amount of my body removed, and I did that, and I'm so excited. I feel better in clothes. I look better in clothes. I feel like the next level of my life is going to be better because I feel better, and I thank God for making sure that turned out well. So health and fitness is the first category in my holistic journey that I decided to go through. So I did a water test with my friend, so I'm going to go over that. I'm going to go over my body augmentation with Sono Bella, and I'm going to go over the diet and the food and the things that I've eaten. And not everything is amazing or good, but everything is a balance, and I feel like sugar is not a treat, but I do like my cinnamon rolls and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go over that, and then the next phase is going to be intellectual life and the books that I read, and hopefully you'll get something out of this and learn something out of this and understand that life isn't over until it's over, and you always have room for improvement. You always have room for change. You always have room for these things that will get you to the next phase of life. And so I'm excited to share these things. I've gone through a lot, and how to heal emotional, mental, physical, financial is a battle. So let's battle it out together.
God, Michael, how dramatic.
I know. I thought she was in danger, but I know that's not the point.
She could be a murderer twice over, and you're acting like she's a princess you have to rescue.
Don't patronize me, please. It's driving me crazy.
You're in love with her, aren't you?
Not love, it's... I don't know.
You have to terminate this therapy right away.
Well, it's already done. She terminated it herself.
Good. If she calls again, give her my number. I'm a woman. She'll relate to me differently.
You alright? I just died. I can't even blink right now. My eyes is hurting. Okay? Y'all know what it's like. There's people out here that just got that atrocious, halitosis. How you got bad breath with Mentos in your mouth? The Mentos stink. The Mentos. We call that ouch mouth. Ouch. Every time you say so, I think you want to lean back in your chair like, why am I leaning out of the car while we in the car? It's bad. And everybody know, you just brush your teeth. I can actually smell Colgate, and I'm still smelling bad.
That's
You can smell
rough, Tyree. That's rough, Tyree.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's rough.
But at the end, no, that's not rough. That's the truth. So what you do is you want to create an environment where you have people that feel comfortable with telling you the truth. Now listen, Jody Williams been in my life for 33 years now. Soon as I jumped off the court, I know she looks 17, and none of y'all dudes up in there about to flirt with her because that's my mama. Okay, I know she got that milk on, she over there with the drip. I wish I would. That's my mama. I wish you would. Anyway, what I'm saying to y'all is, Jody, who is my mama, she knows I gotta tell you something. And when she tell me, she knows when to tell me the truth. She knows when to, okay, he looks like he's a lot going on right now, but I gotta tell him something. And she'll give me that look across the room, and I'll be like, oh, damn, I'm in trouble. Okay, mama, what's going on? Well, blah, 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 blah. Now, if I was some arrogant celebrity, condescending person that's constantly telling everybody, if you want to be in my life, stroke my ego 24 hours, 7 days a week, and don't ever tell me about myself, because you'll be out of a job. Guess who wants to stay employed? The person who killed Michael Jackson in his living room.
The person who killed Prince.
The person who killed Prince, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay? So what happens is, the bigger you get, the more money you get, the more powerful you get, whether you're aware of it or not, you're about to create the Titanic outcome. You have to create an environment where people feel safe. Now, for those of y'all who don't even understand that concept, put a complaint box at your job and tell them don't put your name on it.
Where are you pointing at, yo?
Yeah, there you go.
What?
Drake.
There.
Drake. I call everybody light-skinned Drake. He thought I had his name wrong. Drake. So create an environment where there's a complaint box, and once a month, don't put your name on the complaint. And if you really want to play it safe, because he might recognize your handwriting, type it out. And then you tell everybody, I'm not gonna fire nobody, and as long as what you have to say is constructive and can make this job and environment better, as a boss, I'm open to it. That's something that most bosses won't do. But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, that's the type of environment. Now, Mama Jody would tell you, truth be told, compliments make me uncomfortable. Does anybody relate to that? Now, you got people that love words of affirmation.
Right.
And they want to hear you stroke and say something about them and beautify them every day. It's like, in my mind, I'm the most beautiful. Like my girl is extreme. I love when she says something nice, but I'll be like, baby, that was like 10 compliments in a row. I don't really need all that. Now, I could give her 17 and she'll just sit there and go, well, thank you very much. Go on and keep going. And then she'll ask me, if I don't give her a compliment in 3-4 days or something, she's like, baby, what do you think about my lip? Oh, baby, oh, wow, I like your lip gloss. I was feeling that, but I didn't feel the need to say that. Because I'm going to compliment the hell out you in my head. I'm like, damn, she got to step back and show my God. It's all me right here? It's a buffet. Buffet boutique.
Yo, we got more time.
Wait.
No, we got the mic on? Yeah, you done said a lot. We be back. Buffet boutique.
No, go to play bedroom bully right now.
Yeah, well, speaking of bullying, when we come back.
Can we play bedroom bully after that?
After we come back and set it up. You got to set it up. You got to set it up.
Buffet boutique.
Buffet boutique.
My God.
This is it.
We rock.
Ryan Cameron, 107-597-5.
I didn't mean it.
Come on, man.
Sorry to interrupt y'all's recording session, but they had this interview with Skinny Black on TV, and it looked like he had one of these in his studio where he uses. So I thought I'd go out and buy you one. Y'all have fun.
That's the bottom bitch for you. I mean, we got everything we need right here. All this stuff in this little bitty space, man, it just looks so much bigger now. I'm here trying to squeeze $1 out of a dime, and I ain't even got a cent, man. It takes time, DJ.
Do y'all believe in omens?
Okay, sure. Put your headphones on. Move closer to the mic. Can you hear yourself? Say something.
Hello? Okay, sure. What we need right now is called a hook. That's like the chorus of the song. Now you're gonna be singing what's on DJ's pad. DJ.
Fine. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp when trying to get the money for the rent. With the Cadillacs and gas money spent, got a whole lot of bitches jumping ship.
Okay. Now sure. I got an idea how this should go. Now I suck, but I'm gonna sing it with you until you get it down, alright? Okay. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. With the Cadillac and gas money spent, will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping shit. Okay, sing with me. And okay. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. With the Cadillac and gas money spent, will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping ship.
Jumping ship.
Bitches jumping ship. That's right. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, no, hold on. No, kill them fans.
Okay, here we go.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Sure, I'm gonna need you to sing out, okay, baby?
Okay.
Sure. Feel that.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent. With the... Can I say phone? For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he's trying to get this money for the rent. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, we'll have a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
Push that shit out. Come on.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he's trying to get this money for the rent. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get this money for the rent. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent, we'll have a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
That's it right there. That's the money tank. You got that?
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna see in a minute.
Hey, G, I want to do one. I want to put one down. Money spent.
Oh, hush up, no.
Come on, man. You got that or don't you?
Hold on.
A whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
That's something. Okay, look, we need to work, y'all. Y'all need to leave the studio right now. Right now. Hey, Shelby, close the door, man. Wait a minute, this is my motherfucking house, man. Ain't that some shit? Alright, look, man, I'm sorry to disturb you now. And I know we don't have words in the past, and some of them weren't too friendly. Right now, man, I got some shit taking place in my crib, man.
just requires a little bit of silence, you know what I mean? And I'll never demand of you. I can only request with a gesture of neighborly friendliness. You know what I mean? That you please consider the mute button just for a spell, Mike.
I take it up. That's healing. Since there's no milk,
Stand by, everybody.
Good morning. It is July 21st, Thursday, July 21st, 2022, 9:48 a.m. I'm gonna step outside because it's actually raining. I just drove home from dropping Liana off at school, and it's kind of weird. Like, I want to step outside because it's very refreshing. This is why I want a sun room, because I would be able to have a room dedicated to coming outside but not getting in the water. So like, I want shield and my stuff protected, but I really enjoy being in nature. I really enjoy, first of all, I'm grateful that we're not in a drought. I've seen across this, I've been watching the news, heat waves everywhere, flooding everywhere. The roads were a little dense today with water, but I managed to get her to school. Swimming obviously was canceled today, so she went to school, and I need her to learn something. So we'll make it swimming lessons up later down the line. And I've been going over my documentary footage for my holistic transition in that last 6 months, and I've decided that I think it's time to release that first, or at least organize. I've been organizing my footage in different stages of life to heal. And I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, I feel really amazing lately. Things have been kind of picking up pace, which I needed. Transition. Still going to therapy, which I don't think I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. But you know, I went to the gym for the first time in a long time. The gym. I'm not a stranger to the gym, but access to the gym is inconvenient. But now that I have a membership, I went Monday, and I felt good. I was tired. I got about 45 minutes worth of workout in between cardio and weightlifting and working out stuff that I haven't been able to do. So that felt great. And I've been applying for jobs. I really want to teach art, and I want to teach art in a healing way. So I've been looking up art therapy jobs and different constructive ways to get rid of mental and emotional damages through art and reconstruction and painting and healing. So I really am into that right now. And then also holistic, how to use that in a holistic way as well. Creative holistic jobs that I could be able to teach and not necessarily heal, but give tools and think outside of the box of what people think natural healing is, because natural healing is not just what you eat. It's also what you think, what you do, what you accept. There's many parts of the healing process that connect to all facets of life. And me organizing my life, I'm diving into what I've worked on that I felt like I got a lot of spiritual, different things, mental, books, career, but I'm missing plugs. Like, I realize I'm missing a lot of things in my life that I need to increase on, work on, which that's fine. It's just a realization, transition time that I'm okay with the evolution. You know, there's an evolution to life, and there's healing, and there's you're weak in this and you're strong in this, so let's work on this. And it's not necessarily always career. Career is great. I'm a big advocate for finding your goal, finding your purpose, and making that a career. But my career is more so free spirited, and it hasn't hit the target that I know is going to hit soon. So I'm documenting everything to try to make myself the best I can be, to prepare for that career, prepare for that love relationship. And those two, once they come into play with the right person that understands my work, understands my concept, understands my future, understands that this is my life and everything is intertwined very carefully. And I take pride in making sure that my future is as beautiful as I can get it by me being whole, taking care of my daughter, and making sure that we have the basic means to live, survive, be healthy, and get her to a place that she knows she has freedom of mind, freedom of choice, freedom. She doesn't know that she has freedom yet. So, you know, and she does have freedom, but she doesn't know, like, oh, I can make this choice and I can make this choice. But she is very smart in the sense of she knows what she's looking for. She knows how to think. She knows I see her. So I'm very proud in that. And when other pieces start coming together, I'm really, really excited. But going over my documentary, I've processed where I went. You saw that lightning? I processed where I've been going, what I've been going through. Mental health is everything. Ooh, listen to that thunder, thunder, thunder. I'm gonna flip this bacon real quick. It's so pretty outside. I'm kind of glad she's at school because she's with friends and she's learning. Ooh, look at that bacon. Flip that over. I'm gonna light my incense real quick. I got one song done. I might record that today. So I'm working on my fashion movie, and I'm breaking it up in sections to make it make sense, obviously, when you watch it. So from the sky, healing, and a mantra. So it's gonna be like a healing mantra. So I got one kind of like basic of what I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna just play with it and see the tones or whatever, and what, I don't know. But it's all positive. It's all self-love. It's all self-growth. It's all up and out. This one is up and out, so I'm gonna have different things like paper planes with sayings on them and fly them in the sky, releasing balloons, a lot of spiritual release, emotional release, feelings, getting control of my feelings, letting go of hurt, letting go of pain, and being able to be a successful whole adult, you know, and teach my daughter that, you know, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be confused, because, girl, you got a mama that went down all them roads and lived there for a while, just confused all the time. But clear mind. I just don't want to burn my bacon. Clear mind. That's what I'm saying. Like, her being in school right now is me. This is me clearing my mind. Me getting out a lot of thoughts a lot of thoughts that get overlapped and think too fast, think too much. I have a sketchbook. I'm working on outfits for the release, and I wanted to represent like birds, and I wanted to represent higher self and spaceships, and you know, so far out there that it's like wherever you need to go in the sky, wherever you need to go, pick an environment, and wherever you feel comfortable, whether it's the sky, whether it's ground, Mother Earth, very tree-like. You know, I want to be peace out. Like, I don't even know if that's a feeling, but I just want to always be at peace, always be in harmony, always be as balanced as I can be. I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I don't want to feel like I'm rushed. I don't want to feel like I can't or can do something and not allowed to do something. I like my freedom, and I like to go and do what I want, when I want, how I want. And honestly, the fact that I don't really have anybody to tell me yes or no gives me a lot more freedom and reign. But I've learned a lot of lessons the hard way, and that I know better now. I know I'm very clear on my own compass, my own moral compass. I'm very clear on my own. I gotta come back out here. I'm very clear on my own journey. It's raining, man. Raining. That sometimes I take a pause, sometimes I take a breather, or in between projects, because life is people. This guy was like, people love series, and I was like, but life is a series. You never really know what's gonna come next, and once you document it kind of like that, it really is weird of a story that you're telling. So then you realize you can tell your own story, you can make your own project up, you can do whatever you want, and look back and be like, hey, I did this, but everybody's everybody's list is different. So the key is to look back at your own stuff. What did you create with your own mind, your own brain, your own idea, your own thought, your own creation? So for me, I'm working on myself in so many different ways that it's inevitable that it will become multiple projects, because there's different ways I want to express it. So I think the fashion movie is the pretty visual and audio way of figuring out a tool to escape. Because my goal is, if any person in distress can find one tool out this movie of how to heal and feel better about whatever they don't want to feel, whatever got them in a bad mood, then I did my job. But in a healthy way, purge in a healthy way. Also, the documentary, all the footage, hopefully I can finish it today, that I'm separating is my real life process, just like this video. Different things I saw, different things I heard, there's lighting, y'all. Different things the process, the mental process. I even found some of my psychosis videos that I could clearly tell, and I knew that something wasn't right, but I had to live through it to know, to be alive. I am alive. I feel wonderful. I want the best for me and everybody around me and humanity in the future and my daughter, but there's only so much as an individual I can do, but I do know that me documenting this, me processing how I'm processing with what I'm doing and how to execute to see people's sensory. I want to touch people's sensory, not just a summer jam, but more of a lifestyle, whole feeling. I want people to feel good in their own body, feel good in their own brain, continue to find their purpose and their goal. And the only way you can do that is to feel good, to feel like you can do it, or whatever it is. There's so many things to do in the world that everybody has their own talent, everybody has their own gift, everybody just, you know, and sometimes it's hard to tap into it, sometimes it's hard to do it, but there's so many ways to execute things that people put limitations on themselves of how to do it, you know. Just letting go of that frustration and confusion is the problem solver. People don't like problems, but people keep problems because they don't like solutions. And sometimes solutions are harder than just keeping the problems, but sometimes doing a solution, you won't have the problem. So doing a little bit of more hard work like this, I did a lot of shadow work the other day. I've been taking care of myself because I have the time and the means to, and I've been working and getting my shit together, and that's all that life is about. So I can be the most prepared for the next phase of my life, because I'm sure the next phase of my life and the next six months to a year is gonna flip completely different. I'm sure I'm going to meet the love of my life at some point, and I'm sure that person is going to be on track with my career path. And that's the key of meeting a soulmate, not just physical, but mental, emotional, spiritual alignment. And I learned that, you know, in my last marriage. I learned that dating. I learned that, and that's why I want to just be alone right now. I'm just alone right now. I'm a loner. I even, as I said, I took my daughter to school. I'm alone with myself. I'm about to eat breakfast, about to watch world news, about to open probably these windows and get, you know, things freshened out in my bedroom, light some candles, record this song if I can record it, or this mantra, I should say. And I'll pull out some fabrics to see my next phase. I still need my cover stitch machine to work. So really, until I get that done, a lot of sewing projects are on hold, but it is what it is. It's a machine. It'll be fixed in due time. Fortunately, the clothes I have to make are pretty easy. So I'm just really processing, organizing, and hopefully making in real time progression. And I feel like that, and I think my feelings and my emotions are what most important to all of this in the big picture. But to making sure that there's a safe place for my daughter, there's an open space for communication, because I really didn't have that with my parents at all. Communication, we didn't talk about much, especially being in your own head, being in your own thoughts, being in your own fantasy, separating dreams and reality and mindfulness. And I'm learning mindfulness in the last year. I had no other choice but to hit reality, but I've never really lived in other people's realities. I've always lived in my own reality that I saw for myself, and that's how I'm here in my life now. So I'm so comfortable, and I manifested where I am now, because this is peaceful to me. This is like log cabin, fireplace, tea. Well, I'm about to have breakfast, but I had my coffee already. And release, relax, breathe. Like, Reach for the stars. Pray to the North Star. Pray to the gods. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the calmness. Thank you for no drought. Thank you for blessing me, making sure that I'm safe, my child safe. I want to give thanks to Mother Nature for making sure that our grounds are soiled. Clear path, clear mind, clear thoughts, focus. Be positive, be grateful, virtuous, be kind, be with yourself. It's your time to rise. It's your time to be grounded. It's your time to dive. It's your time to do whatever you need to do to get into yourself, to get in here. Boobs keep falling out. Woo, need a back massage. Thank you, Lord. Jesus loves me. Yes, I know. For the Bible tells me so. I'll probably come back out here a little bit later, but I just want to embrace this fresh air, newness, cleansing. Everything's getting cleansed and washed away. And the sun, the sky, it's a pretty blue. Action. I just want to live healthy and right, and I want my summer camp, my gentleman's club, and I think my bed and breakfast. And I think if I accomplish those three things, I'll feel good about myself as a whole human being. And of course the fashion, of course the art, of course the design, those things I think will never go anywhere. I think those things are just, they're more fun for me than anything. It's a lot of work, but I think the next collection, it can be whatever I want, you know, fall, winter, you know, it's just, might do a holiday collection, I don't know. But we'll be after this holistic journey. All right, let's eat.
Hey, girl. I need that microphone.
Okay.
I need you to go back there, be friendly with him, and bring that microphone out with you, okay?
No. No way.
I need that microphone. Get it. Y'all be good now. Hey.
Don't ever do that to me again, D.
What, man?
No, I need some fucking cash machine where you can get shit for free.
It ain't like you was in there sweating.
No, D, I gotta have a say in what I do. No, from now on, I'm gonna have a say in what I do.
Look, man, I was gonna give you what you need.
Every time you come
You got something for me.
D.
You got something for me.
You're taking your earnings.
Fuck wrong with you, man? This is expensive, motherfucker. Hey, no, bring your ass. No. Don't you do this shit right now. No, bring your ass here, man. You ever walk away from me? We do what the fuck we gotta do, man. By any means. Ain't that right? We take care of our shit. You think I like this shit? You think I want to spend the rest of my life pimping your pimple country ass? Well, not me. Fucking hate you. I hate this shit.
Oh my gosh, she almost You know what I do in the back of them cars? Do you? Everybody's got something to do. Everybody's got something important going on in their life but me, D. And I want something.
What do you want?
I don't really know, but I just want something.
What do you want?
I don't know.
Tell me what the fuck you want to do.
Not this, D.
You know what, man? I just got you dressed all wrong. You know, bitch like you, man, you need to have on one of them suits. Get your mobile phone and shit, get an ear jack. Man, you gonna feel different, man. I'm put you in some new shoes tomorrow, man. And you gonna feel like you are in charge.
I know when you're messing with my head. Because I let you. Because sometimes my head needs to be messed with. But right now, just don't. Okay?
I need some hi-hat, man. Give me some hi-hat up top, all right?
Okay, man. This takes a little time.
Look, and she come in right after the kick, right there. Yeah, that's it. Try that, Jay.
Keep hustling. Keep flowing.
All right, time.
Most gracious and heavenly Father, we ask that you bless this food